Hi guys. Good afternoon guys. Magandang hapon. Okay. So once again, I'm back and I'll be doing my live streaming on my StreamYard and naka-link siya sa aking YouTube. Okay? So this Saturday afternoon, gusto ko lang pag-usapan about the importance and the benefits of using yung ating blender at saka yung ating juicer. So ang ating magiging topic for this afternoon is this one. Blender or juicer? What do you think is good for your health? So, mamaya, hindi ko yung mga comments ninyo, hindi ko yung mga questions ninyo, kung ano ba yung ginagamit ninyo. So, are you more on using your blender or are you more on using your juicer? So, ano ba yung mga ginagamit natin sa bahay? Mas madalas ba ang juicer or mas madalas ba ang blender? And saan mas recommended to use yung ating juicer? Sino yung mas maganda gamitan ng juicer? At sino po yung mas maganda gamitan ng ating blender? So we will discuss that later on. But then, gusto ko greet a wonderful afternoon sa ating po mga viewers. Okay, so we have 2 million viewers now. So, okay. So, titignan ko lang ating live, YouTube live sa ating YouTube. So, okay. Yeah. So, okay, so again, we will discuss ano ba yung much better gamitin. So, ginagamit ba niyo is blender or ginagamit ba niyo is juicer? So, yung nakalagay sa akin topic for this afternoon is blender or juicer. So, which one do you think is better? Ano mas maganda sa health mo? Ano mas maganda, may mataas o mas maraming benefits for your health? Is the blender or is it the juicer? So, yung blender natin is also what we call the osterizer. Tama ba ako? Yung blender is osterizer. And then yung juicer natin, ito yung nag-extract ng juice from the food. Basically, yung ating fruits and vegetables na nilalagay natin doon sa machine, no, sa ating juicer. So, which one do you think is much better? Anong ginagamit nyo sa ating 3 million viewers now? Si Sir Alvin Ginturo, Spice here. Sabi niya, dahil pangalan ni Spice ah. So si Spice, ano kayang ginagamit ni Spice? Are you more on using your blender or your juicer? Sige nga, let's see. At saka kung sino ba yung dapat pinagagamitan natin or sino ba dapat ang gumagamit ng blender and juicer. Well, basically, we use both if we want to consume our fruits and vegetables in a liquid state. No, nasa juice, no? Hindi natin siya mumuyain. So, by using straw or lulunukin natin siya or iinumin natin siya. So, we can use both the blender and the juicer. But then, may malaking difference po itong dalawang to when you use them, lalo na pag ginamitan natin ng fruits and vegetables. Now, using both, pwede kang gumamit ng pure lang na fruits, or pwede namang vegetables lang, or pwede naman din fruits and vegetables. So, the mix ng dalawa. Now, I would like to know kung sino yung gumagamit ng mga fruits and vegetables natin para at least alam natin kung gumagamit ng blender and juicer natin para at least malaman nyo rin, no? Ito pala mas ideal sa akin, mas recommended sa akin. Okay, so sabi ni Spice, I don't usually use. So siguro mas preferred niya na nginunguya niya yung mga pagkain niya, yung mga fruits and vegetables niya. Okay, so i-discuss lang natin while waiting. Anyway, you can just watch this video naman over and over again sa YouTube para at least mas maintindihan niyo. May nangungulit lang dito sa amin, si Cairo. Yan, this is Baby Cairo. Yan, lagi siyang nangungulit sa akin dito. Sabi ni Leo de Guzman, hello host. Hi Leo de Guzman and hi daw coming from Baby Cairo. Yan. Say hi. Yan, hi. Mas gusto ko kumain ng kagat. So mas gusto daw ni Spice na kinakagat niya yung fruits and vegetables. Well, kasi that's good if you have complete na set of teeth, no? Ng ngipin natin is kompleto pa. Pero for those who are also aged na, those who are elderlies, medyo hirap silang umuya. Kaya most of them gusto nila yung mga soft foods na lang o yung mga blended na o yung mga juice na rin. Diba? Or there are certain health conditions na parang hirap silang umuya o hirap silang lumuno. So, hindi na recommended sa kanila talaga yung nagchuchupa sila ng kanilang fruits and vegetables or ng kanilang food. Okay, so tingnan natin dito kung ano ba yung mas maraming benefits. So, alam nyo ba na kapag gumamit tayo ng blender at juicer, marami po yung mga health benefits. Pero, ito na lang. Ano muna yung difference niya? Kapag gumamit tayo ng blender, kung makikita po ninyo, di ba, na-preserve natin dito yung kanyang fiber. So, nandun pa rin yung fiber, at the same time, nandun pa rin po yung kanyang tamis, nandun pa yung lasa po ng ating fruits and vegetables na nilagay po natin sa blender. And kapag gumamit naman tayo ng juicer, the same naman din, nandun pa naman din. Pero yung pinakamalaking difference here is that sa blender po, preserve yung ating fiber, whereas sa ating pong juicer, wala na po siyang fiber. Almost wala na. So, natira na lang yung ating pong juice. Okay. So, ang sabi po dito sa mga researches, sa mga studies po, na if you want to preserve the antioxidants, mas mataas sa usually kapag naka-blended. No, ginamitan po natin ng blender. So, ano ba yung purpose ng antioxidants na to? So, una-una, ang antioxidants po, nakakuha natin yan sa mga green o sa mga dark-colored na mga vegetables and fruits natin. So, antioxidants, tumutulong yan to boost your immune system and of course, to prevent the oxidation process. Yung oxidation process kasi natin, ito yung pagtandaan natin ng ating mga cells. Kaya oftentimes, mas mabilis yung pag-age natin. Di ba? Alam niyo po, na-observe niyo ba yun minsan mga ano ba tawag ko rin sa program? Sa ating mga listeners, sa ating mga viewers. So, observe niyo ba minsan na parang you look more older or you look older as compared to your age. Di ba? Alam mo, marami tayong nakakita minsan na he or she's just 17 years old or 15 years old, pero bakit mukha siyang 20 o mukha siyang 25? Di ba? Or the other way around. Bakit kaya na yung iba, 40 years old na, iba is 30 years old na, pero yung mukha nila is parang 15 years old, 20 years old lang. So, mas younger. Sabi ni, shout out to you from RR Lebanon channel. Hello RR, how are you? Good evening or good afternoon or early morning. So yun, alam yun, so di ba nagkakaroon ng ganung instance at times na para mas matanda ka o mas bata ka as compared sa iyong age. Now, it has a big factor, yung ating antioxidants and the oxidation process sa ating katawan, sa ating mga cells, has a big factor sa pag-age natin. Di ba, meron din minsan na sabi, I want to age gracefully. Parang mas gusto ko yung tumatanda ako na hindi mo napapansin, tumatanda ka pero bata ka pa rin talaga tignan, di ba? Posible naman po yun. Yes, it's very much possible. So, malaki po yung role ng ating antioxidants sa ating pong kondisyon ng ating katawan. And again, yung antioxidants po natin is nakukuha natin yan sa mga dark-colored na mga vegetables natin and mga fruits. So, saan? Di ba? Makukuha mo yun sa mga berries, makukuha mo yun sa mga gulay na green leafy vegetables, ang taas doon ng ating antioxidants. So, kapag gumagamit tayo ng ating blender, mas na-preserve natin yung antioxidants natin. So, ibig sabihin, kapag nag-take tayo ng mga blended natin ng mga fruits and vegetables, mas tumataas ang antioxidants sa ating katawan, thus, mas na-prevent natin, mas napapaslow down natin yung ating oxidation process. Now, ano yung nangyayari sa oxidation process? Where do we get that? Bakit nagkakaroon ng oxidation process? Now, it's because of our exposure sa ating mga free radicals. Wala lang kasi yung picture no? So, ano yung mga free radicals? Saan natin nakuha yung mga free radicals? Sige nga, bigyan nga kayo ng example sa ating po mga ka-YouTube. Alam niyo ba yung mga free radicals? Saan ba natin nakuha yung mga free radicals na yan? Well, una, free radicals ay nakuha po natin yan sa mga chemicals na mga kinakain natin, sa mga processed foods. Mataas pong free radicals dyan. Nakakakuha din po tayo ng free radicals sa too much exposure natin sa sunlight. Tulad nito, medyo mainit dito. Yan. Diba? Kapag late afternoon na, kapag tanghali ka na, or after lunch ka na nagpapainit, nagpapaaraw, mataas na po yung, nagkakaroon na po ng mga free radicals sa katawan po natin, sa ating balat lalo na. And also, exposure natin sa pollution, sa mga naninigarilyo lalo na. So kahit hindi po kayo naninigarilyo, yung mga misis po dyan, yung mga asawa, yung mga girlfriend, or let's say the other way around, yung mga boyfriend, di nga kayo naninigarilyo, pero yung partner naman po ninyo, ay naninigarilyo. It's almost the same thing. You're also having those free radicals. Ano pa? Aside sa kinakain natin, kasama rin po rito yung ating pong stress. So kapag lagi po tayo na-stress, mas tumataas po yung free radicals po sa ating katawan. Ba, nakakalungkot. Parang, so do you mean, Doc, parang wala na tayo ligtas sa free radicals? Yes. Free radicals ay nasa paligid po natin yan. That's why we need a high antioxidant para ma-prevent natin yung pagkakaroon ng mabilis na oxidation process or pagtanda po sa atin. Kaya again, sa mga kakapanood lang po, no, ang question ko rito is, blender o juicer? So ano yung mas ginagamit po natin? Do you oftentimes use yung blender po ninyo o yung juicer po ninyo? Kasi again, we will be discussing to you kung ano ba yung mas beneficial sa katawan po natin. Could it be your blender or could it be your juicer? And kanina nga pala, nag-program kami sa DZMM. I had the program pala sa DZMM. So again, it's every Saturday. I'm having my my weekend program, Saturday program with DZMM Teleradyo. So makikita sa aking crawler sa baba. There. Yan. Your daily dues, every Saturday po yan, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the morning. So pwede niyo po mapanood yan sa Sky Cable, Channel 26, o kaya naman sa iba pa mga cable providers or sa ABS-CBN Radio Service app, ABS-CBN News app, pwede rin sa news.abs-cbn.com, o kaya naman sa I1TFC sa mga nasa abroad, or pwede niyo po mapanood din sa YouTube and Facebook channel po ng ABS-CBN News at Teleradyo. So if you want to manood sa YouTube at sa Facebook, you just have to type and search on for DZMM Teleradyo, tapos hanapin niyo po din yung live. So every Saturday po yan, mga ka-YouTube. No? So i-support niyo po yung ating program, Your Daily Dues. Here we talk about small things na makakatulong to improve our lifestyle, on how to make our daily habit much healthier. So yun yung aming ginagawa. So we have health tips. We also give you mga breakthrough natin. We also answer questions regarding your health. Kasama ko po dyan si partner Dr. Luisa. Okay, every Saturday again, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Your Daily Dues at DZMM Teleradyo. So going back, ang question natin kanina, sabi, hello RR family. Yes, hello. So going back, so yun nga, kapag ginagamit natin yung ating blender, mas na-preserve natin yung antioxidants, plus na dun pa yung ating fiber. So nalaman na natin ang benefits ng ating antioxidants. Now, ano ba yung mga benefits naman ng ating fiber? Now, ang fiber is also very important for us, lalo na po pagdating sa digestion process. So kailangan natin ng fiber para sa mas magandang bowel movement. Diba? Now, question dito, pasintabi po sa mga nagdi-dinner o sa mga nagla-lunch o nagbe-breakfast or nag-snacks. Sino po rito ang dumudumi everyday? Who among you here can do their bowel movement every day? Like let's say 2 to 3 times a day. Who among you here can do that? 2 to 3 times bowel movement every day? Because I do 2 to 3 times a day. And it's been like since I was young. Talagang I have this regular bowel movement which is 2 to 3 times a day. Kasi I have most of my patients, most of them are constipated. So once we say constipated, they have these difficulties when they do their bowel movement. And it's not only that, but also the frequency is a kakaroon ng problem. So let's say they're not doing every day, but they're doing it every other day. So that can also be constipated. And then at times they're doing it every other day. But you know what? Worst case that I had encountered with my patients is, they're doing one bowel movement for every 2 weeks. So just think about it. About one bowel movement for every 2 weeks. So, anong nangyayari doon kapag once lang siya dumudumi for every 2 weeks? So just a trivia. How long is your small intestine? Sige nga. Well, I know you won't answer me, but then you know what? Our small intestine is much longer as compared to our large intestine. Okay, yung small intestine po natin is 20 feet long. Imagine, ang haba niya, 20 feet long. The reason why, if you would check your anatomy, you will see that yung ating small intestines, parang siya nakaganon, naka-coil. Right? Kasi ang haba is 20 feet long. So what's the function of your small intestine? So small intestine is for the digestion and for the absorption of our nutrients that we get from our food. Now, ano naman ang size ng ating large intestine? So susunod siguro, I think I need to put, some pictures or maybe um, a visual na para makita ninyo. Sir JV, Sir JV TV, how are you, Sir JV TV? Thumbs up, Coach. How are you, Sir JV? Well, na-miss ko yung mga live stream ninyo. Sorry kasi medyo busy. And also, di ba nag-live ako last Friday? I'm having my final exam with my masteral now for public health. So, medyo busy. And ngayong afternoon lang ako nakapag-live. But then, siguro around mga 1 hour and a half na siguro magiging live ko. But if you want to join Sir JV TV, you're very much welcome. Just tell me if you want to join so that I can give you a jacket. Tama na. I can give you a jacket para you can also join. And also Spice, if you are not busy, of course, definitely, you can also join. So going back to our discussion. Sige nga, so may mga nakakaalala pa for those who can still remember their anatomy. How long is your large intestine? Or large intestines? Ang large intestine po natin is about 5 feet long. 5 feet long. So, a while ago, I said yung ating small intestine is 20 feet long, while yung ating large intestine is 5 feet long. Now, bakit? Why is it that our small intestine is much longer as compared to our large intestine? Because its function, di ba? What is the function of your large intestine? Large intestines po natin is for the storage of your waste products and also for the reabsorption of water. So that's why when we do our bowel movement, it's formed. Hindi siya basa. Sorry po again sa mga kumakain. So bakit mas longer? Because sa ating small intestine, we want to absorb almost all the nutrients that we get from our food. And after mo na siya ma-absorb, lahat yun itatapon mo na sa ating large intestine. So why is it our large intestine is much shorter? It's because we don't want to store our waste for a long period of time. Because that would cause toxication, that would cause poisoning sa ating katawan. Diba? It makes sense, diba? That's how genius our God, our Creator is. So that's why, if you're not doing your bowel movement every day, it can be, stored in your large intestine for a week, for weeks, for months, or even for years. That's why nagkakaroon tayo ng iba't ibang problems sa ating large intestine. And yung iba nagkakaroon pa sila ng what we call the diverticulosis or the bowel pocket. So medyo lumayo na tayo. But then you know what? We will discuss this again. We will discuss about constipation next time. Next time naman. So again, the purpose of our fiber that we get from our fruits and from our vegetables, from our root crops, is that it helps you to have a normal bowel movement. Now, what's the normal bowel movement? Well, digestion-wise, from the time you have or you eat your food, and then para ilabas mo na siya, that will take you around 12 to 24 hours. So, when you have your breakfast today, kailan mo ilalabas yung kinain mo for breakfast? The next day around. And then lunch, the next day around. And dinner, the next day around. So, that's why bowel movement could be 2 to 3 times a day. So kapag hindi ka dumudumi every day, and then if you feel like you weren't able to expel, parang hindi completely na vacant, na empty yung ating large intestine, it could also be a form of constipation. But then make sure na dapat mailabas natin yan. So again, fiber is very helpful and important when it comes to our digestion process, and we get that fiber. We tend to preserve that fiber when we use our blender. Alright? So yun yung ating benefits ng ating blender at ng ating blender when we use our blender. Now, let's proceed on to juicer. Ano naman ang benefits kapag ginamitan natin ng juicer yung mga food natin? Sige. When we use our juice naman, mas na-preserve natin dito yung mga nutrients natin, like yung mga vitamin C content. There was even a study and researches na mas na-preserve natin, like the vitamin C content is much higher sa mga ginamitan ng juicer as compared sa mga blended. Na may mga ganang pag-aaral naman din, which is later on, ipapakita ko rin po sa inyo yan. So yun ang nangyayari. But with the use of the juicer, nawawala na po rito yung ating fiber. So oftentimes, sa ginagawa, they throw it away and just consume yung ating juice that we get from our fruits and vegetables. So yun lang actually ang nakuha natin. And yung iba, it's much easier for them kasi parang wala na pong hindi nai-irritate yung lalamunan nila or hindi sila hirap lumunok. Kasi minsan, when you use your blender, parang yung fiber is naiiwan dito or parang nagbabara siya or parang nararamdaman mo yung gaspang niya. Okay, so yun yung pwede kasi mangyari. Now, so yun yung difference nila with the use of the blender and then with the use of our juicer. So, anong health benefits naman talaga dito? When to use our blender and when to use our juicer. So, para po ito sa mga diabetic. So, para po sa mga matataas po ang kanilang blood sugar level, for those who are having maintenance for their blood sugar, para ma-regulate po nila. So, these are the things that you need to remember, and these are the things that you need to know and you need to do. Okay, so for diabetics, which one do you think is much better for you to use? The blender or the juicer? Which one do you think? Well, kapag diabetic po kayo mga ka-YouTube, what you need to use is your blender. So, blender instead of your juicer. Wow, alam ni Sir Leo. I think Sir Leo is watching my YouTube because I have a video there na nagdi-discuss about the blender and the juicer. Wow, that's nice. Sir Leo, good. Ouch, kamo siya pa ako. Galing naman ni Sir Leo de Guzman. So, Sir Leo de Guzman, that's good. Yes, you're right. It's the use of our blender. So, mas maganda po gamitin ng blender for those who are diabetic. Now, ano kaya explanation dito? Kasi Doc, you know what? Still, the tastes are still the same. Nandun pa rin po yung tamis niya at saka yung parang minsan parang asin niya, di ba? Na-preserve pa naman din with both juicer and blender. Pero bakit mas ideal ang paggamit ng blender as compared to juicer? Yeah. Well, you know what? Kasi sa ating blender po, na-preserve nga natin yung fiber. At ito pala yung maganda sa fiber natin. You know what? The absorption of sugar happens sa ating small intestines. Kapag na-digest na natin, ina-absorb na yan sa ating small intestine. Pero, sabi ni Sir Leo, because my brother is so addicted on blending fruits, he's very health conscious. Yeah, that's right. Tama, no? So nangyari kasi when you use your blender, 'di ba, na-preserve mo yung fiber. You know what happens to that fiber kapag nasa small intestine mo na? Ang nangyari sa fiber natin, it coats or nagkakaroon siya ng gel-like particle sa ating small intestine o sa small intestines natin. So kapag nag-form siya ng gel-like particle sa small intestines natin, it slows down the absorption of sugar. Diba? So hindi ka agad nag-i-spike yung blood sugar mo kapag umiinom ka ng mga blended fruits and vegetables. Or let's say ginamitan ng blender ng mga fruits and vegetables. So yun po yung purpose doon. Because of that fiber again, it forms a gel-like particle that coats the small intestine to prevent the absorption of your sugar or ng glucose natin or ng sugar coming from the food that we eat. So that's why it's much beneficial for you to use blender as compared to juicer. Kasi sa juicer, again, it's almost wala na siyang fiber sa ating juicer. So kapag ininom mo siya directly sa small intestines mo, ma-absorb niya kaagad yung sugar content ng fruits and vegetables. So even though that's fruits and vegetables, still, it has sugar content. So that's why after you take or after you drink those juices, nag-spike kaagad yung ating blood sugar. Now, at least you know na kapag diabetic po pala tayo, we need to use blender instead of juicer. But it's also one thing that we need to remember. So sabi natin, how about, Doc, for those who are cancer patients, wherein they need more vitamins and minerals. So, in that case, pwede mo naman gamitin din yung ating juicer. Kasi mas mataas yung content naman dito. According to the studies, mas mataas naman yung nakukuha natin mga vitamins and minerals naman din sa ating juicer. So, parang not really that, much yung difference niya. Pero may difference talaga na mas mataas dun sa ating mga juicer. Na ginamitan natin ng juicer. So what juice is good, Doc? So our Lebanon channel is asking, what is good juicer? Tea is good for our body. Yes, Leo de Guzman. I'll be sharing to you my tips when it comes to tea. What kind of tea ang like kong iniinom every day, and also for the juices or for the blended fruits and vegetables, which one ang pwede natin i-take every day. So ito muna. So for those cancer patients, you can use the juicer, especially for those who's having difficulties when it comes to their digestion. So if for elderlies, if they're having problems with their digestion, especially for those mga talagang having a chronic problems with their digestive system, those who have colon cancer, so you can use yung ating juicer para mas direct at mas mabilis yung absorption ng ating mga vitamins and minerals. No, so at least now it's clear which one is better for your health. So kung wala naman, if you are normal naman, if you're healthy, if you don't have any other health concerns, like you're not diabetic at all, of course, knock on wood, wala naman tayong cancer na active, you can use both. So it's either the blender or it could be the juicer. Okay? So yun ang pwede nating gamitin. So you can share this one for your loved ones, sa mga loved ones po ninyo, for your families, for your friends, for the relatives, and especially for those that you know that they are diabetics. So you just have to remind them, or you just have to tell them na nabasa ko, o napanood ko rito, I have this this study na mas magandang gamitin ang blender. So that's why, you know what, it's also very important for you or for us to watch different platforms that's sharing information, sharing knowledge, and educating us. But also we need also to filter kung ano ba yung mga, syempre we need to have this evidence-based naman din ng mga studies natin. Okay, so sabi dito ni R Lebanon channel is asking, what juice is good, Doc? For me, well, you can use fruits and vegetables for a juicer or in having your juice, diba? Because you want to have a juice, so you'll be using your juicer. But if you want to have a blended one, grape juice is good. Yes, grape juice is also good. So, if you want RR to have a mix of vegetables and fruits, this is the common veggie fruit juice. I call this veggie fruit juice that I oftentimes recommend to my patients. So, veggie fruit juice is a combination of fruits and vegetables. So with this, I have greens. So I have 4 greens. What I use is, I have my malunggay. I don't know if you have malunggay in your country. Fresh malunggay leaves. I also have the talbos ng kamote or the sweet potato. And I also have the dahon ng sili or the chili leaves. And I also have the saluyot. Okay? Saluyot or the spinach. So spinach, chili leaves, sweet potato leaves, and also my malunggay leaves. So I mix them. These are all greens. Then I mix them with my fruits. So for my fruits, I have saba, so ripe raw saba, and I have pineapple. So you can mix them. Pwede mo siyang i-blend. And then, it's really high in antioxidants and mataas siya sa fiber. That's why it's really very helpful, especially for those who have problems sa kanilang digestive system or constipated or mababa immune system nila. You can take this, yung ating veggie fruit juice. So again, it's a combination of greens at ng ating fruits. And when to take this? So just remember, friends, that if you want to take juices, fresh juices, or yung mga blended natin with the use of the blender ng mga fruits and vegetables, you need to take them before meal. Alright? Para mas ma-absorb natin yung enzymes. And enzymes are catalysts. It also enhances, it also stimulates your digestion better. So you'll be having a very good digestion process kapag mas inuuna natin when we take our juices before meal. So, sabi ni Leo de Guzman, green tea, doctor, maganda ba sa katawan? Yes, actually, green tea is also good. It also has a high antioxidant level. But also, if you want to take teas, just make sure that they are all decaffeinated. So it's much better for you to take decaffeinated. And then again, our Lebanon channel, he said grape juice is also good. Yes, grape juice is also good, but most of the time, available grape juice in the market are all um, processed already or commercialized. So just make sure that you can get sugar-free grape juice para mas less yung pagtaas ng sugar natin. So again, because it doesn't have fiber anymore when you take your grape juice. So if you are having problem with your blood sugar, so that can be helpful for you. And then, do you know about nettle plant? Nettle plant. Not really sure of it. Or Lebanon. I don't know if we have it here in the Philippines, the nettle plant. But what is it good for? So please share to me, huh? Now for my tea, my favorite tea is peppermint tea. That is really one of my favorite teas. Uh, because peppermint tea is really good for relaxation and it's also good for digestion process. And you know what? Peppermint tea can also help you prevent the formation of gallstones. And on top of that, peppermint tea also has analgesic effect. So para siyang it has a painkiller effect sa ating katawan. So it's really good. And also if you are insomniac or if you're very much stressed and if you have migraine, so you can take a strong peppermint tea. So that's really good. So if you don't have yung peppermint tea, the one in the tea bag, you can have it fresh. So if you have a plant of peppermint, you just get about 3 pieces, just wash it off, and then put it in the hot water. So you can mix it with a bit of honey para mas masarap siya to taste better. But I of course mas gusto ko yung pure peppermint lang because yung menthol niya has really soothing effect and relaxing effect para sa akin. This plant is good for cancer. Wow, that's good. So if that little plant is good for cancer, then I think it's very much needed also here in the Philippines because we have a lot of cancer patients here, cancer cases here in the Philippines. So that one is good. So how do you take that nettle plant? Is it in a tea form or could it be in a capsule form, sa powder form, or dried form? So please, you can share to us, Sir Lebanon, our Lebanon. Yeah. Okay, so that's the benefits of our blender and our juicer. So I hope na you learned something from it. And again, please share to your loved ones so that they'll be aware of it as well. I have cancer in I have cancer in any place in stomach. This plant can use for 1 month daily morning. That's nice. So for colon cancer in any place in stomach. Yeah, that's good. So I think it can also, help your immune system to fight that cancer cells. So I think we need it here. So maybe you can send me one. Maybe a sample or a sampler of it. I would love to try it. And maybe if we can plant here in the Philippines, or maybe we have here in the Philippines, but a different version, or maybe a different variety or different family, right? Because I haven't seen it. Maybe if I can just have a picture after this live stream, I'll be uh, googling it. I can explain you more about that, bro. Sure, I would love to. So if you can explain to me more, I would love to. And also, if you can visit Philippines soon, I would love to try it. Or if I can visit your place at the same time, I would love to try it. Yeah. Okay. So that's the blender or the juicer. So now you know which one is better. So it's up for you to decide. Now, if you are not experiencing or if you don't have any health concerns at all, you don't have diabetes, you don't have cancer, you don't have any stomach problem or abdominal or digestive problems, then you can just use any of those, so either your blender or your juicer. But if you're really after of the vitamins of the fruits and vegetables, then you just use your juicer. But if you're after of the fiber, if you're after the dense, no, not dense. If you're after of the antioxidant, then use your blender. Okay, we have experience with that. It happens to my father before. And only this plant and the fresh grape help him. Wow, that's good to know. That's good to know, sir. RR Lebanon. I would love to try it because you know what? I also have a lot of cancer patients here in the Philippines, and most of my cancer patients here are colon cancer. And for women, of course, they have the breast cancer. So most of the time, I'm countering colon cancer and breast cancer. And what I'm doing here is I'm just giving, supplying the nutrients that they need, and also the food supplements. So basically, they are the people who doesn't want to undergo chemo anymore. Well, I'm not really against chemo, but you know what? You cannot really force people to undergo chemo if they don't really want to, especially if they would tell you that they are already old enough, and if they think that they cannot manage it, and also even with the pain, the discomfort after undergoing the chemo, you cannot really force them. What you can do is just to support them and then give them a lifestyle management program and a diet program, to boost their immune system and to help their bodies to fight cancer cells. And you know what? It's also being successful. We have a lot of documented results here for those people, for those patients who stopped doing their chemo and yet they survive even until now. But it's not really applicable to all cases. So it's also selective. Now, it depends on the condition of the body, it depends on the age, it depends on the discipline. So it should be holistic, really. Holistic approach. Yes. So that's good if it served your father to fight cancer using that nettle plant and fresh grapes. Because yung grapes natin, especially for those grapes na mga green colored also, they have a high antioxidant level and also the vitamin C. So probably that's also those are the reasons why kung bakit na it helps your father to fight that cancer. But also you have to monitor it. You have to check the tumor markers every now and then for you to have a monitoring. Mm. My mom died last March due to cervical cancer. Condolences, sir. I'm sorry to hear that, to know that. But if it's in the bloodline, then you also have to be very careful. So if it's in the bloodline of your family, then I think you have to have your monitoring every year or yearly monitoring of tumor markers, because tumor markers can also be an indication if your immune system is not doing well or if your cancer is being active and trying um, to eat, to kill those cells and to overpower your good cells. So you really need to have in constant monitoring for that. Yes, and also we need to get rid of those processed foods, those fatty foods, those high salt, those high fats, high sugars food, because those are the food of your cancer cells, especially mga sweets, and especially for those who can do their 6 to 8 hours of sleep, quality sleep. Those are the favorite lifestyle of our cancer cells. Yes. Hmm. And for that, of course, for cancer patients, I think you also need to have or to use your juicer. Yeah, mas maganda yung juicer as long as your patient is not diabetic, then it's good. Kidney disease warrior, Tamsak, hello coach. Hello, kidney disease warrior. How are you? Yeah, wow, very interesting name. Kidney disease warrior. I like that name. Kidney disease warrior. Well, you know what? My program proposal for my masteral in public health is about the prevention of dialysis for those early stage kidney failure. So I would love to educate people that you can really prevent dialysis for those who's experiencing early stage of kidney failure. Yes, because your name's so striking, kidney disease warrior. So I think you must be survivor of a kidney disease. Okay, right? Because you know what? If you undergo dialysis, napakamahal. It's almost no turning back. So as much as we can prevent further damage of your kidneys, then much better talaga. I'm a warrior, having dialysis already, Doki. Oh, really? 3 years already. How are you? And well, what are the changes that you had already? So you know what the good thing about here in the StreamYard is because we can also interact with each other. So if you have any questions, you can just message me, and if I have question also, I would really love to have your answers. So because I'm still learning a lot, and also I'll be learning a lot from you. Diba kung ano yung mga experiences po ninyo. So I don't know how to address it if it's he or she. I think it's she. Twice a week dialysis po. I'm good, Doki. May I know what's your latest creatinine level? Yes, Pearl TV siya nag-recommend sa akin. Wow! Thank you very much. Thank you, Pearl TV, for recommending. And thank you for staying also and for watching my videos. Thank you so much. Sheila. So she's a she. Sheila, real name ko. Alright, Sheila, may I know what's your latest or the current creatinine level? Because it's also very important for you to monitor your creatinine. And also, can you share us? Does your doctor taught you what could be the changes in your diet? Do you have this diet program that you are following every day? Wow, that's 1,300. It's really high. 1,300 because the normal creatinine level for women, I think it's just less than 100. And for guys, it's about 101. But again, the maximum, I think it's not more than 105. Blend diet. Yes, exactly, Sheila. Blend diet. So almost no salt at all. And then you cannot eat dried fish. Tama? Tuyo, daing bagoong. Wow. Sarap, di ba? And also yung toyo. No, you should also stop using the toyo. Yes. And I just hope, because, but I hope you are not diabetic because, kidney failure is oftentimes one of the complications of diabetes. So I just hope that you are not diabetic. Maybe nakuha mo to siguro sa ibang causes, no? Pero hindi ko masunod, super nangihina ako. I'm not diabetic. That's good. That's good if you're not diabetic. But then, of course, if you have that high creatinine level, you will be experiencing a lot of discomforts. You will have edema on your legs. Pwedeng mamanas yung papo ninyo. You'll be experiencing lower back pain. If you have that high creatinine level, you will experience headache. You will also experience drowsiness. You will experience fatigue because creatinine is poison. Dapat mababa lang yung creatinine level natin as much as possible. Is milk good for dialysis patient though? Well, I cannot say that you have to stop, but wala naman siyang direct na malaking impact sa kidneys mo to increase your creatinine level for the milk. But of course, I think if you really want to take milk, that would be fresh milk na lang. Yes. Yes. My Facebook, oh yeah. They're asking for my Facebook. I don't know if I put here on my banners, but here, sige, let me check. That's good that you remind me about my Facebook. So for my Facebook account, Facebook. So you can add me. It's Haris Acero. Hey. All right, and then for the Facebook page, that's Haris Acero. For my Instagram, that's Coach Haris Acero. And for my Leica account it's good. Leica, it's good for you to have the Leica because it's also, one of the monetized Sockmed account. Leica, it's still Coach Haris Acero. There you go. Here. So you can add me here for my Facebook account. It's Haris Acero. Facebook page, Doc Haris Acero. For my Instagram, it's Coach Haris Acero. And for my Leica, it's Coach. Oh, sorry. I think the spelling. I have to check my spelling. Coach Haris Acero. There you go. Save. There. So that those are my Sockman account. And also Sheila, if you want to watch my show, it's every Saturday here. You can support my program. It's every Saturday. It's your daily dose. Here. Your daily dose every Saturday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock sa DZMM Teleradio. I'm also discussing helpful, tips on how to be healthy and also simple tips. Okay, add kita. Lady Guzman, dami social media account mo, sir. Well, actually, ang dami nga. And also, DCMM is also asking me to have my Kumu. I don't know if you're familiar with Kumu, but Kumu is also one of those sockmed that you can also be monetized, or you can also earn through your viewers. Na for milk. Yeah, with a YouTube, yes. Sa YouTube ba? Sa YouTube, yes, I'm still, increasing my watch hours. And probably soon, I can be also monetized. Why not? Right? So it's really nice when you are sharing at the same time you are also earning. Eddie Guzman, yes. So if you have also account with Kumu, then we can also talk sa Kumu. I also have my account in Kumu. It's Coach Haris Acero. No. I think it's not Haris Acero because it's already used name. So next time, I'll just check my Kumu. So for Sheila, the question is, bakit palagi kami gutom, Doc? You know what? Because for those kidney failure problems, for those kidney failure patients, your metabolism is not the same anymore. So even with the absorption of the nutrients, not the same anymore. So that's why those are one of the symptoms kapag may kidney failure tayo. Bakit palaging gutom? But also, I would like to ask Sheila, aside from that dialysis, are you taking some medicines for your creatinine? Probably, are you taking the for your creatinine keto analog or the keto best, or are you taking the sodium bicarbonate? Please inform me, because for my patients, if they are already undergoing their dialysis, I would still recommend them to have so at least sodium bicarbonate and diuretics for them to prevent the accumulation of fluid sa kanilang legs, for them to prevent the edema. Lady Guzman, nag-live na din ako sa Kumu but we need to invite more followers. Exactly. I think for you to able to gain star points, definitely that's the right thing to do. We need to have invitations, or we need to do invitations, and we also need to have a lot of followers. It's getting dark already. Let me just open my window. Ouch. There. So, binuksan ko lang ang aking window. Calcium. Sodium bicarb lang po. Okay, so ano yung dosage ng sodium bicarbonate ni Sheila? Insta para sa BP. Yeah, because for kidney failures, you will be really having a high blood pressure or hypertension. Exactly. Yeah. Loading daw siya. So I just hope, Sheila, that you can manage to lower your creatinine, because it's not really safe. That would really poison your body. That's why you will experience a lot of discomforts. You will experience a lot of, symptoms that normal people don't really experience. Kasi nga, that creatinine is poisoning your body. Kaya I hope you can also take diuretics, such as natural diuretics like yung ating banaba tea or sambong tea. Those are good diuretics. Maybe you can also add it up sa mga iniinom ng mga gamot. And also, you know what? For me, I also recommend mega dose of activated charcoal. So it also helps to lower down the creatinine level. Naglalag daw. Buffering. Am I buffering? Is it me? Hmm. Buffering. Is it? No, Doc, you're not buffering. Oh, I thought I'm the one who's buffering. It's good that my internet is good. Siguro, Leo, yeah. Maybe we can also follow each other sa Kumu. And also, if you're doing your live streaming, you can also invite me sometimes. Yeah. Actually, yung Kumu, yung head namin sa DZMM is also asking us to have a show sa Kumu. And it would be, but the problem is, Kumu is really more on entertainment. It's not really focused more on educational, right? So if you are not really entertainer, people would tend to be bored and pwede siyang umalis. And Pearl TV, how are you, Pearl TV? Hi, Pearl TV. Pearl TV, thumbs up, Doc. Thank you very much for that thumbs up. Gusto mo bang umakyat, Pearl TV? Na-miss ko si Pearl TV because when I started doing my YouTube live stream using StreamYard, lagi siya nagsusupport sa akin. Hi, CC Kitty. Yeah. Pearl TV is in the house. Siguro naglalag po si Sheila, si Kidney Warrior. Akit ka Pearl TV because I'll be staying for 30 minutes more. Then after this, I'll be signing off, and later tonight I'll do my Facebook live stream again, and I will discuss constipation. So sino yung mga constipated dito? Sino yung mga hindi nakadumi every day? So mamaya, pag-usapan natin ang constipation. Mamaya gabi na, siguro mga 8 o'clock. I will set my, how do you call that? Prime time? Paano nga yan? Yung isi-set mo, yung show mo earlier para people would know that you have a show on this hour. I forgot the term. Premiere. Yeah, magpi-premiere. Thank you, Lady Guzman. That's premiere. Maaga ka matapos do. Yes. I advise kidney disease warrior to connect with you. Yeah. Actually, I'm also worried with Sheila because she still has 1,300 creatinine. It's really, really, really high. It's times 10 of the normal. Actually, more than 10. Kasi ang normal natin is nasa 100, up to 103 or up to 98 for women. Pearl TV, bulilit ko. Usually constipated when she hates to eat vegetables. Okay. Later, Pearl, I will teach you how kids can take high fiber food na hindi nila nalalasahan yung gulay. Yeah. Kanina kasi tinuro ko sa kanila yan eh. Doc, I have a premiere din. I'm late. Sorry. No, it's okay. Kailan kayang premiere mo, Pearl TV? Mamaya ba? Anong oras ang premiere mo? Pwede akong umakyat if you want. Nasasanay na ako sa YouTube. Actually, it's my fourth time para my fourth time mag YouTube live. So medyo nakukuha ko ng mga terminologies, yung mga thumbs up, yung banana, saging, no, yung iwan ng bakas, ano nga yun, yung bahay, yun. So yung topic namin kanina, we talked about this one. Blender or juicer, what do you think is good for your health? So yun nga, we discussed what are the benefits of the blender and what are the benefits of juicer. So again, to sum it up, para sa mga kakapanood lang, for the blender, you tend to preserve the fiber, which is very important for our digestion. And you also have a high antioxidant level kapag ka mga blender. Whereas kapag juicer naman, mas mataas ang ating mga vitamins naman sa ating juicer. Pero nawawala yung ating fiber. Now, if you want to ask for a specific health problem or health condition, so if you have diabetes, then it's better for you to use the blender. Bakit? Because the fiber of those fruits and vegetables, it can create a gel-like particle that can coat the lining of your small intestines para mas slower yung absorption of your sugar. So that's why hindi ka agad magkakos ng pag-spike yung ating blood sugar. Whereas, kapag gumamit ka ng juicer, wala na yung fiber. So ang nangyayari after you take the juice, fruit juices and the vegetable juices, that will cause a spike of your blood sugar if you are diabetic. So if you're diabetic, so once again, it's much better for you to use your blender instead of your juicer. One moment, please. It's already getting dark. There. I'm just in my bedroom doing my YouTube. Okay, so let's read some comments here. Pearl TV. But when I serve vegetables, she has a good poops. Of course, yes, I make squash soup, vegetable bowls. Yeah, on my YouTube, actually, you can also watch videos of my plant-based recipes. So, like I'm making a patty, making a meatballs without really using meat and all our vegetables. And it's really very easy to cook, yung mga recipes ko doon. Mister ko mahilig gawa fruit shake sa blender. Yes. So as long as you're not as long as yeah, blender is good. Yung mga fruit shakes mo, that's good. That's good. And Shira is back. Okay na. I think may nabasa akong message ni Leo here. Doc, promote mo din YouTube channel for sa TV para dumami sa supporters mo, Doc. Yes. Actually, I'm also telling people and viewers to follow me on YouTube account. But you know what? The problem kasi minsan, Leo, is you cannot really give emphasis na paulit-ulit mo siyang sabihin na, hey, you can follow me on YouTube, you can follow me on YouTube. This is my YouTube account. Kasi, really the program is very much dense. Ang daming laman kasi ng aming program, and then we have a lot of, segments. Like I have Coach on the Go, I have My Day, I have Gulay is Life. So yun. So minsan nakapag-promote ako, then minsan naman din hindi. But of course, if they would, follow me, then that would be really much better if they can subscribe. Si Kidney, okay lang smoothie sa akin, Doki? Yes, of course. Okay lang yung mga smoothie sa'yo, but of course, Sheila, you need to make sure that you cannot really, you don't take much of the fluids, especially if you're experiencing edema. So kung may pamamanas, you have to limit your water intake, but not to the point na hindi ka na halos iinom. 2 glasses to 3 glasses of water a day is really, really very less. That would further, how do you call this one? Not really damage, pero mas mahihirapan yung kidneys mo, and you'll be prone to kidney stone formation if konti talaga ang tubig na iniinom mo. So I think 1 liter is good. That's 4 glasses. Hanggang 5 glasses, pwede pa naman din yun. So may premiere tonight. Also may premiere na po si Pearl TV. You can watch it tonight. At nilapag niya ang kanyang premiere. Tama ba ang paggamit ko, guys? Nilapag niya yung kanyang bahay para sa kanyang premiere tonight. Pearl TV, yes, Doc. In my channel, your channel is always promoted. Thank you very much, Pearl. That's nice. Virtual hug, virtual hug. Okay, Kidney Warrior. Okay lang yan, Doki. Your channel is informative. Just wait. Marami mag-follow yan sa'yo. Yeah. Of course, actually, my passion really here is to help people and also to educate people, especially, diba, it's pandemic. We don't really have the access of doing seminars because before, I was used to do seminars in my clinic. I'm doing it almost twice a week. So I'm conducting a free seminar. I'll teach people on how to do cleansing programs, especially for those people who has fatty liver, for those who are constipated, for those who have kidney stones, for those who are having gallstones. So, if you want to be spared from surgery, from spending a lot of money with all those invasive procedures, and also for experiencing further complications in the future, it's really important for us to do the cleansing programs. So yung cleansing programs natin, marami tayong magagawang cleansing programs. We have cleansing programs for our digestive system. We have cleansing programs for our kidneys. So, you know what? If you are still on the early stage of kidney failure, you can prevent dialysis really by doing the cleansing program. So it's a matter of having a lifestyle change and also having a healthy diet and also having supplementation and then having, you know, a really good physical exercise every day that you can really prevent dialysis. And also when it comes to gallstone formation, if you have gallstones, normally the doctor would suggest for surgery. But you know what? By doing the cleansing programs, by doing lifestyle management and diet, and also with those food supplements, you know what? You can just expel, you can just get rid of your gallstones naturally without doing surgery. But of course, we have limitations because there would be times that your gallstones are made of pure bile salt, so that's really much harder for you to crush. So it would take time. But if your gallbladder is really inflamed or infected already because of the complication of your gallstones, then you really have to undergo surgery. Okay. Per TV, where is your office located? Okay, my clinic is located Acero Holistic Wellness Center. It's here in Quezon City, 1300 Anita Building, ground floor, Quezon Avenue, corner Timog Avenue, Quezon City. Okay? Acero Holistic Wellness Center. It's good that you're really asking, huh? I love it. Center number 1300 Anita Building, um, Anita Building room 307 Quezon Avenue, corner Timog Avenue, Quezon City. Right, so open from Sunday to Friday. Sunday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Alright. So, ay, saan to one? There. This one. So this is my clinic, Acero Holistic Wellness Center, located at 1300 Anita Building, ground floor, Quezon Avenue, corner Timog Avenue, Quezon City. So open from Sunday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then I also have clinics sa San Pablo City, Laguna. It's every Sunday. It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yes. Okay. So again, let's read some comments again. Where were we? Okay lang ba magnesium sa akin? Yes, magnesium is also good. You know what? Magnesium can also prevent you to forming kidney stones. That's good. Magnesium. Because the problem with you is you're taking less water, so the possibility of developing kidney stone is much higher. Kaya you really need to take magnesium. Yes, because my channel is also about health. Yes, Pearl, yeah, I know. Talaga maganda nga yung yung channel mo is also about health. Health. Pwede pa ma-reverse sa akin, Doki? Well, actually, Sheila, once you already have your dialysis, it's like what we say, there's no turning back. So you will be really doing your dialysis na talaga. And especially that you've been into it for about 3 years already. So it's really hard for you to stop it because, when you do your dialysis, it's almost helping your kidney to be dependent on with the dialysis. Sana kung early stage pa lang, o kaya for the first few months pa lang ng dialysis, it can still be prevented. Pero kung matagal na talaga, yung kidneys mo are already dependent of dialysis. So, mas mahirap na siya itigil. Yeah. But of course, pwede mo naman siyang tulungan pa with that creatinine level which is really high. You can take that sodium bicarbonate and also take some diuretics, yung mga sambong tea or banaba tea. But make sure na hindi mo siya iti-take together with your kasabay na mga synthetic medicines mo. Nakita ko na yan. Yeah. Near McDo, no. Actually, nasa may, KFC. Nasa baba ng building namin yung KFC. Sa may, stoplight, sa may overpass, o sa may footbridge. So, that's the Delta Circle, nasa may Delta Circle. Quezon din si Pearl, malapit lang ako. Malapit lang kayo. Yes, Sheila. Akyat ako, Doc, while eating snack. Okay naman, of course. Go Pearl TV. I still have 25 minutes. Akyat ka, Pearl. I'll just click you when you're here already. Have you seen my sticker? It's all fruits, Doc, di ba? Sticker. So, kung makita yung sticker mo, Pearl. I'm eating boiled saba now. Oh, okay. So, since sinabi mo sa akin yung boiled saba, I just have to educate you with this about saba. Okay? Actually, guys, when you eat your saba, madaling ba yung aking madaling ba akong video? Wait, I'll just put some light. Well, you know what? Saba is good. No? But the thing is, it's good when you eat it ripe and raw. Okay? Link please. Okay, sorry. I need to put my link pa pala. Here. Copy. Paste. There you go. There. Yun, may liwanag ang buhay. Okay, so actually dun sa sa saba, again, when you eat saba, it's nice to eat saba when it's ripe and raw. But when it's really ripe, Pearl, don't boil it anymore because that would be more acidic and it would be more on sugar na. So if you want to boil saba, make sure na maniba. Once you say maniba, yung magkahalo pa yung green at saka yung kanyang yellow. So that would be more on complex carbohydrates. Pero pag it's raw already, if it's ripe already, just eat it ripe. As is, raw. Huwag mo na siyang iluluto para hindi siya maging acidic, and also mas mataas ang kanyang potassium content, mas mataas yung kanyang fiber. Maraming mga nutrients na pwede ka makuha sa kanya kapag raw. Okay lang light mo, Doki. Okay na, naglagay na ako ng light. Kasi kanina medyo madilim na eh. Cold water, is it bad for me? Yes, Sheila. Try to avoid taking cold water. Kasi for cold water, again, even with the digestion, cold water is not really good. That would, slow down your digestion. That would even slow down our metabolism kapag mahilig tayo sa malalamig. Si Pearl, are you here already? Add na kita. I still have 22 minutes. So thank you for staying sa mga nanonood. For Pearl TV, for Sheila, the Kidney Disease Warrior, for Leo de Guzman. Thank you for staying. And also for RR, for our Lebanon, and also for Spice. Thank you for staying. And also thank you for sharing, and thank you for supporting. Okay, there you go. Wow!
Nakaligo ko pala, wala akong makeup. Ayun, coffee, black coffee.
Okay. I don't really take coffee kasi medyo acidic kasi ako sa coffee.
Acidic ka, Dok?
Nag-acid ako sa coffee. I take more on tea. Like, it could be yung ating green tea or the peppermint tea. Mas okay sa ganun. Sabi ni Sheila, bakit mainit among katawan? Or bakit daw mainit yung katawan nila? Because you know what, Sheila, when you have kidney problem, mostly kasi nagkakaroon tayo ng inflammation sa ating katawan. So, one of the signs and symptoms of inflammation is yung ating fever. O parang umiinit yung katawan natin. But then, you know what? Okay na rin yan, as long as nandun pa naman sa normal temperature, no? Wala pa naman sa nasa fever state, di ba? Kasi normal body temperature natin is 36.5 to 37.5 is normal. Di ba? Pearl TV, ano ginagawa Pearl?
Yun, ang hina. Sabi ko, ang hina eh. Hindi ko naririnig yung voice mo, Dok, a while ago. What happened? Ayun.
Dahil ba sa volume mo o sa volume ko?
Yung sa volume ko po.
Okay. Sabi ni Kidney Disease Warrior, I have daily live streaming, Doki, 8 to 10 p.m. 8 to 10 a.m. Philippine time. Hey, except Sunday. Tagasan ba si ano? Tagasan ba si Sheila?
South Cotabato yata siya, Dok.
South Cotabato. Okay. I have free concert in my live streaming. Wow! Concert? Sino nagko-concert? Si Sheila ba si singer?
Si Sheila. She's the one who's singing from time to time.
Wow! Really? That's nice. Sheila, paano tayo? Do it tayo, Sheila.
She has her own studio.
Wow! That's nice. Interesting. Alam mo, Sheila, ano ako? Frustrated singer ako.
Frustrated singer din ako, Doc.
Talaga? Gusto ko kumakanta.
My premiere tonight is about singing. It's our presentation in our Christmas party in the morning. So I used to upload it in YouTube. So people... Okay.
Pero you know what? I have problem when it comes to... Yeah, thank you. I have problems when it comes to live streaming and then with music on the background. Kasi di ba, I think it will be a copyright, di ba, problem kapag ginamit mo. Stress reliever ko lang. But then my question is, how about if you use -1 or karaoke? Would it still be copyright?
It's okay lang, Doc. It's okay lang ma-CPR ka. But the problem is, whenever you became a monetized channel, the revenue, you have to there is a call sharing.
Okay.
So when you use the full music, you will not earn revenue to that video for ads. But
Yes.
when this one, 50-50 kayo sharing.
So much better na lang na mag acapella na lang.
Opo. Oo. Kaya kami ni Shasha mamaya sa premiere namin, that's -1. She used her ganon.
Okay. Sabi ni Sheila, yes, copyright daw lahat ng live stream hati sa ads revenue. Okay lang. Well, yun talaga kasi naman copyright. So pwedeng -1 na lang.
-1.
Ano
So,
mga favorite? Yeah.
I have a lot of video uploaded which is singing and all of them is 50-50.
Ano kinanta mo? Anong kinanta mo, Pearl?
Sa premiere ngayon, sir? Doc?
Yes. Ano yun? Yung sabi mong 50-50, na-copyright ka?
Madami akong kanta eh.
Marami. Sabi nga ni Sheila, okay daw copyright basta enjoy ako. Yes, tama naman din, oo. Sa akin kasi mga favorite ko ng mga you know what, Sheila, ang favorite ko na duet is yung Forever. Ano yung Forever?
Ano
Martin
yun,
Rivera at saka si Regine Velasquez.
Gusto ko din mga ganyan.
Gusto ko yun.
Tinatagyawat ako from time to time, kaya minsan ayoko mag-live stream. Sunod-sunod siya. I don't know why. Kaya sabi ko,
you should know kung ano yung nagiging cause. Kasi one of the causes kasi ng tagyawat din, according to my experience at saka sa mga patients ko, kapag ka laging puyat.
Bihira naman ako magpuyat, Doc.
Okay, so pag hindi ka lagi nagpupuyat, second, kapag ka mataas ang sweet intake mo. Especially kapag yung chocolates, nandun yung laging chocolates mo.
I really like chocolate. Bihira ako kumain.
Good. And then, next is dairy products. Kasama yung dairy products din.
Last Doc, 2011, I was diagnosed with goiter.
So may hormonal imbalance ka.
Oo, kasi minsan galit na galit ako yung gano'n.
Oo.
Kaya naiintindihan ko.
Wala ka namang wala ka namang PCOS.
Wala naman akong gano'n na
Okay, good. Yes, Sheila. Actually, sa akin kasi ganun yung nagiging cause sa akin. Like, in my case, I know what's causing my pimple. So, first is if lagi ako nagpupuyat. Second is kapag napaparamihan kayo ng chocolates. Third,
Ayun.
if mataas yung aking dairy intake, yung mga cheese, mayo, ice cream cakes, butter. And then fourth is irritation. No, kapag nagkakaroon ako ng, what do you call this? Yung makeup, pagka after ng show, hindi ko kagad siya natatanggal.
Siguro
Yun.
din.
Yeah.
Kaya ayoko minsan mag-makeup eh.
May nagtatanong dito sa atin si Shami Ludi Guzman. Ano pong gamot sa hormonal imbalance? Host. Well, for hormonal imbalance kasi, may mga ginagamit ako sa clinic. Well, actually, I would recommend ko, ano nire-recommend ko sa patients ko. Well, I have a mangosteen. Yung mangosteen namin is a combination of mangosteen, cinnamon bar, cranberry, and grape juice. And meron pa siya mga vitamins and others and minerals. And also, if you are familiar with evening primrose oil, magandang evening primrose oil for hormonal imbalance. The hormonal imbalance for women basically is it affects your thyroid, your breast,
No,
at saka yung
thyroid.
pelvic organs nyo. Kasama yun. Yun.
Doc, somebody's asking if you're already married daw. Kung married ka na daw.
Hindi ko nasuot yung
Sabi ni
sing-sing
Sheila.
ko eh. Hindi ko nasuot yung sing-sing ko, pero complicated. Marami sila eh. Joke.
Seryoso, Doc? May asawa ka na?
I was about to, kaya lang na hindi siya natuloy. She's Russian. Russian kasi yung last na yung girlfriend ko. Hindi na natuloy. Siguro minsan pag-usapan din natin yung mga differences. No?
Love life.
Yeah, love life. Pag-usapan natin love life. I may be sometimes expert when it comes to health, pero when it comes to love life, minsan, syempre, di ba? Kailangan natin mag-expert.
I'm expert in love life. So, whenever you do the live streaming pertaining to love life, call me.
Pwede. Tapos kantahin natin yung Always. Alam mo yung
Forever.
Always? Yeah. Gusto ko rin yung Always. Maganda yung Always eh. Yung Atlantic Star ba? Atlantic Star?
Ano yung Doc? Hindi ko kabisado.
Ano siya? Girl,
Sige
you
daw.
are to me
Ah!
all that a woman should be. Dedicate my love.
Oo, Doc.
Ang galing. Very interested yan, sabi ni Sheila.
Hindi naman nakakalayo yung mga edad natin, Doc. Kaya yung favorite song mo, malamang alam ko din, di ba?
Yeah. Kasi I'm 28 and you're 26, no? So, magkakalapit kayo ng data.
Yeah. Si,
Kaya makaka-relate.
no? Engaged na si Luis Manzano.
Kay
Kay Jessie Minjola.
showbiz, ha?
Hindi, I just saw one fellow YouTuber who posted the update. So I clicked.
Okay. Sabi ni Sheila, alam daw niya yung yung Always. Yeah, that's also one of my favorites, yung Always. And also yung Forever, yung ano ang umpisa ng Forever? Yung 33 na daw si Sheila. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 38 already. I'm just kidding. I'm not 28. I'm 38 already.
Alam ko naman do kasi natanong ko na sa inyo ni Sir JB, di ba?
Yeah. Yung Forever siya, ng Now I know we can have it all forever. Yun. Tsaka, gusto ko rin yung yung, alam mo yung kay Eric Bennett na The Last Time?
Ay, sige nga, kantayin mo, Doc. Parang alam ko din.
The first time I fall in love was long ago. There was a moment,
Parang alam ko yun.
when everything was clear. 'Cause I didn't need to ask or even wonder why. Because his questions is answered when you're near. And I'm wise enough to know
Ay, oo, narinig ko yun.
when unfolds. This is the last time I fall in love. Yun. Kay Eric Bennett. Maganda yun. Maganda yung message ng kanta niya.
Oo, maganda. Dati, Doc, lagi ako nagbibideo okay dito sa bahay kasi nasira yung DVD.
Hindi kinaya.
Oo. Nung maliit pa si Shasha noon, so from time, kasi I worked for 5 years, for 8 years. Then I decided to be stay at home mom. During that time, Shasha is still 2 years old. So time to time, para maging masaya dito sa bahay, lagi ako nag-video okay, pag ganyan, tapos magpapatulog kay Shasha, we listen to music, ganon. Sila yung DVD.
Sabi ni Sheila, forever at always daw, favorite niya rin daw yung dalawang yun. At saka naman, yung Endless Love.
Ay, gusto ko yan. Kantahin natin, Doc.
Ang pita nun, my love, there's only you in my life. The only thing that's right.
My first love, your every breath that I take, the only step I make. Diba? Ganun yun, Doc. And
I want to share all my love with you. No one else will do.
In your eyes, in your eyes.
They tell me how much you care. Oh.
You
You'll always be my
endless
love.
Diana Ross yan, di ba?
Diana Ross tsaka sino ang isa? Diana Ross tsaka si...
Di ko kabisado yung book.
Mukha na na-entertain si Sheila. Mahilig din pala kumanta si Sheila. Nice naman.
Doc, we're planning to collab ni Sheila. We're planning to collab like this. But both of us haven't tried yet StreamYard.
Talaga?
Actually, I haven't tried StreamYard yet.
Actually, mas gusto kong StreamYard kasi with this nga, di ba, makita mo, it has banners, meron siyang crawlers, tapos pwede di ba, pwede mag-collab, kaya maganda talaga siya.
Ina-try ko din minsan. Kasi iba yung plano nga kami ni Sheila mag-collab eh. Magko-collab kami sa stream ko, tapos sa kanya din next time. Yun.
Yeah. Sabi ni Sheila, Doki, maganda pang patas ng hemoglobin? Actually, for hemoglobin, Sheila, I would really recommend for you to take green leafy vegetables kasi mataas ang iron content ng green leafy vegetables natin. And also, if you're taking yung mga ferrous sulfate, make sure na may water intake ka talaga, tsaka may fiber ka. Kasi ferrous sulfate would also cause you to be constipated. Yun yung magiging side effect ng iron na intake natin. So, green leafy vegetables, but when you eat green leafy vegetables, make sure na hindi siya yung overcook. And then, if you can make it blended, mas maganda. Gamitan mo ng blender siya. And also, if you're not diabetic, I would also recommend molasses. Alam mo yung molasses, Pearl?
Naririnig ko na siya, Doc, but I haven't saw one. Hindi pa ako nakaka-take it.
Yung molasses is bago mag-mascovado. Diba yung coming from the sugar cane? Diba yung unang process noon, magiging molasses muna, then mascovado, tapos magiging brown sugar, tapos hanggang maging white sugar. Ayun. So maganda mag-molasses ka, but then yung molasses na inumin mo is for the human consumption kasi may molasses din for animals like for the horses. Kaya lakas ng puso ng mga kabayo at saka yung mga muscles nila. It's because of the minerals that they get from the molasses. So you can take yung molasses for us for consumption natin. Siguro mga 2 tablespoons to 3 tablespoons a day. Make sure lang na hindi ka diabetic. And nasusukat mo sa fiber, as a green donkey. So ano magandang fiber? Well, fiber should be coming from the fruits and vegetables, and on top of that, you can also have root crops, kamote, patatas, kamoteng kahoy, and gabi.
Ayun, maganda yung mga root crops, Doc, pampasexy daw yun, di ba?
Yes.
Root crop.
And also for fiber, you can also get it from rolled oats. Make sure na rolled oats, wag lang yung instant. Kasi mas healthy yung rolled oats natin.
Talaga, Doc?
Kapag instant kasi, pagka instant kasi, mas processed na yung instant natin and then mas tumataas kasi uric acid content ng mga instant.
Yung pala yun. Kasi meron akong oats dyan, yung instant, yung binubuhusan lang.
Init, yeah. Mas maganda yung pinapakuluan mo. Yung malaki yung butil niya, mas maganda yun.
Kasi I remember din sa province, si mama ko tsaka si papa ko during that time, they eat oats but they're cooking it.
Yes, pinapakuluan.
Pero syempre tayo ngayon, di ba, medyo tamad. So we want to instant
Hot
food.
water na lang. Oo.
Kaya the last time I was rattled, I told my spouse, bakit yung binili mong oats, lulutuin pa pala? Sabi ko, ganyan. Sabi ko, oat na bubuhusan. Pwede naman pala yung
Pag mabilisan talaga, yan unhealthy yung pag mabilisan na yan dapat take time.
Oo nga, Dok.
Pag may time. So maganda yung rolled oats or maybe you can also make your own granola. Di ba yung granola? You can mix it with dried fruits and then yun, lagyan mo siya ng konting syrup or honey tapos i-bake mo siya para mas may twist yung lasa niya. Pero you have to use rolled oats. Rolled oats ang magandang gamitin. And also if you have yes, go ahead.
Ano yung chia seeds ba? Yung tama ba ako? Chia seeds? Chia? Chia. Oh.
Chia seeds is also a good source of fiber din natin. It's also good for digestion process natin. And also chia seeds, mataas na antioxidant level din ng chia seeds.
Antioxidant, di ba?
Maganda yung chia seeds. Actually, you can mix it with salads. Pwede mo siya gamitin.
Kasi
ibabad mo lang siya ng konti.
Doon sa binibilan ko ng mga cake supplies, kasi minsan nagbe-bake ako ng cake. They're selling chia seeds. Medyo mahal yung price. So,
at saka kasi important yata ang chia seeds. That's why.
Nagpatanong si sister ko, sabi niya, saan ka nakakabili ng chia seeds? Kasi daw yung friend niya sa Canada, nag-o-offer sa kanya ng ganitong price.
Yeah.
So sabi ko, medyo ba? Oo. Meron na din daw sa Shopee. may sa Shopee na pala. Grabe si Shopee, Dok, kinarir na lahat.
Lahat. Kung pwede na magbenta ng tao kasama na rin yung tao dyan. Lalo na ngayon, 12-12. So for those, parang nagpo-promote For those, hindi pa nakaka-order. Joke lang.
Si Mr. Kusuki.
Talaga? Ako, times yun.
Yun yung sinasabi ko sa kanya, mag-try na siya ng affiliate marketing. Aralin niya na, I will put the link of the product kasi people are earning from that,
Actually, yung product ko nasa Shopee at saka sa Lazada, yung Mango Stone. Andun yung nasa Lazada at saka Shopee. Siguro soon, kasi dito pala, kapag free account lang pala sa live stream, you cannot have or download your own pictures pala. So it should be a paid account pala para makapag-download ka ng pictures and videos. So ganun pala yun. So yun, siguro, one of these days, gagawin ko magda-download ako ng paid account para makapag-download ako ng videos and pictures dito.
Doc, you have a product na pwede sa mga fatty liver, di ba? I saw one of your videos. Oo.
Yung mga cleansing programs ko rin.
Oo, kasi mister ko sa fatty liver siya. Meron siya maintenance. So how can he eradicate the cholesterol in the liver in a short span?
Well, una kasi, ang malaman natin yung source ng fatty liver, yung cause ng fatty liver. So basically, we have two, the non-alcoholic at alcoholic fatty liver. So if he's taking alcohol, completely he should stop. Kapag non-alcoholic naman, basically it's for the diet. So pagka diet, definitely, you have to get rid oils, you have to get rid fatty foods. So fatty foods not only coming from meat, but it's also coming from the processed foods. Diba? Pag nakita mo doon yung vegetable oil, automatic, cholesterol na kagad yun. Bad cholesterol yun kasi it's already processed.
Canola oil. What can you say about canola oil, Doc?
Well, canola oil, olive oil, those are great kind of oil. Pero kasi kapag dumana sa apoy, nagiging unhealthy cholesterol na rin sila.
Ganun.
So, if you want to use olive oil, then you can use it in salads. Pag gumagawa ka ng salads for the dressing, pwede siya. Pero pag gagamitin mo siya pang prito, now that's unhealthy already. Kaya in my case, oftentimes, if I want to eat fried foods, I would just use air fryer.
Ganun? That is the healthy way?
That's
Ah,
the healthiest way of cooking your food if you want to fry it. That's the air fryer.
may nakita nga ako mga video about healthy fried chicken. They do the
Yeah.
air frying. Ay,
Kasi you just
galing.
allow the food or the meat to be cooked by its own cholesterol, by its own fats, or by its own oil. Kaya mas healthy siya. Hindi mo na nadadagdagan. Plus the fact that tinatanggal niya yung excess oil pa, kaya sa baba, nandun yung mga oil, yung sobra-sobrang oil. Yun. Kaya mas maganda, yun, yung oil. And then, for sir, dapat mag-monitor siya ng kanyang lipid profile.
Mm-mm.
So kapag
Okay.
kapag nagpa-test siya, dapat kasama yung lipid profile for you to know, the total cholesterol,
Lagi siya nagpapacheck.
LDL.
Kasi yun nga, sabi ko sa kanya, bawas na siya sa rice, bawas sa mga sabi mo sa soft drinks, Doc, di ba? It's bad. Kasi
Yes.
the last time you do the live streaming, I saw you're talking to a patient with fatty liver concern din, right? I'm listening to your advice to him. So yun, so it's not good for people who have fatty liver, di ba?
Oo. At saka rin, kailangan nyo ng physical exercise talaga. Dapat nag-exercise.
The biking na, the biking.
Huwag kakain ng tiyan isda.
Kaya yung live stream mo, Doc, the last time, I sent it to him. I sent it to him the link. Sabi ko, please watch this video because Doc is having a concern pertaining to fatty liver. So you can learn from this video.
Yes, oo. Dapat.
Sa trabaho siya, no?
Oh, sabi ni Leon Guzman, pineapple juice for fiber pwede. Yes, pwede. Basta, it should be the raw, the fruit itself. Pero kung yung nasa lata na, less fiber na po yun, or dapat unsweetened ang mas maganda.
Sweetened na siya.
Yeah.
Doc,
Anyway, yes, Pearl.
Kidney Disease Warrior is asking, pwede ba sa akin ang biking? Sabi ni Kidney Disease. Pwede
Well,
daw
alam
sa
mo, kidney disease, any physical exercises or activities that you can do for you to sweat, kailangan mo yun. Actually, I would really recommend Sheila to do steam bath. Kasi para matulungan mo yung kidneys mo to excrete toxins. Kasi hindi na naglalabas masyado kasi hindi ka na umiihi eh. It's a way of, excreting toxins from your body through urination. Pero kung hindi ka na masyado umiihi, your kidneys not doing well already, it's not functioning well already, then you need to help your kidneys. So, through skin, dapat lumabas sa balat mo yung mga toxins. And that will only happen kapag nagpapawis ka. At sa mga kidney failures, it's really hard for them to sweat. Kaya pwede mong subukan yung steam bath, provided dapat may cold towel ka lagi sa ulo para hindi umakyat yung init, para hindi tumaas yung BP mo at hindi sumakit yung ulo mo. Then take water before and after para ma-replenish yung water mo. Well, there's a lot of things that you can still do if you are having kidney failure, but then you just have to be guided kasi kapag hindi mo siya nasunod ng tama, baka, ma-complicate lang kasi.
I also have friends, Doc, na may friend din ako the last time he do the vlogging. Then later on, stop vlogging because he also suffered from kidney failure. And from time to time, he's doing the dialysis. He stopped doing the YouTube. But I am very much happy for Sheila because she can still do the YouTube. When my other friend, he cannot make it. Hindi niya na kayang gawin.
Yeah, it can serve as inspiration also for other people na may kidney failure. And yeah, sabi ni Sheila, she's been doing steam bath daw at saka yung hot bath. That's good. That's really good. Anyway, Pearl, thank you for staying over. Thank you for umakyat ka. And thank you everyone guys for staying with me. And I hope you learned something. And next time, Pearl, I would like to talk about constipation.
Okay.
So it's either late tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. I would like to talk constipation. And you can join me para we can discuss about constipation.
Sige
Para, you'll be, sa susunod, ikaw na mag-lecture din kapag
Sige.
Alright.
Vlog.
Yes.
Yun. Kasi mga kids from time to time, di ba?
Yes, oo.
Hard to alam mo na. Kaya, kasi di ba yung concern ko din for kids. So, everything pertaining to kids, brought out ko din yun dun sa channel ko na isa. Kasi, all kids. So, yun. Of course, health concern. So, Doc, thank you so much for inviting me to Akyat, ha? So, thank you so much for that.
Good night, guys. See you again next time. Thank you. Hope you learned something from me. And don't forget yung ating SOCMED, just follow, alright?
Okay po.
Bye-bye. Bye, Pearl.